Good morning. This session is all about insight into IBPS PO 2019 success oriented online course. So, I'm going to spend about 3 or 4 minutes. I'm going to talk about this online course, especially success oriented online course for IBPS PO 2019 exam. So, I would like to start with the syllabus. What is a syllabus? When it comes to grammar, the syllabus is parts of speech, articles, helping verbs, tenses, voice, speech, conditionals, question tags, types of sentences, synthesis. These are all usual topics, but the way of teaching that matters a lot. So, my approach and my style is I'll be focusing on systematic teaching, conceptual clarity, and the emphasis will be on rules. And whenever I teach a particular topic, I'll be focusing and emphasizing the rules. And I may say some rule is important, some rule is not important. You may wonder how do I say something is important and something is not important. After analyzing about 150 previous years papers, I say what is important, what is not important. So grammar will be taught in a systematic way. You will be learning about 300 rules and you will be learning what is important, what is not important. Then what is the syllabus that goes with reading comprehension? Passage, close, parajumble, paracompletion, scrambled sentences. And all these topics, as usual, any competitive exam, wherever there is English, you come across reading comprehension, these topics. But the way of teaching, the style of teaching matters a lot. I have created one acronym. The acronym is SLEEPS. The letters stand for science and technology, legal, education, economy, polity, socio-cultural problems. So I'll be discussing whenever I teach a passage or how to read a passage, I bring a few examples, a few passages, or close or parajumble, anything that goes with reading comprehension. The focus will be on the topics related to SLEEPS acronym. The topics related to science and technology, legal, education, economy, polity, and socio-cultural problems. What is the reason, you may ask? If you look at the competitive exams or especially bank exams, they give passages and they also ask questions when it comes to the descriptive paper, and they give the topics at the time of group discussion, and they touch certain topics at the time of the interview. All these topics are based on the concept sleeps, and based on that I bring the passages, and that will help you a lot. And I'm going to discuss how to read the passage. Generally, when it comes to reading comprehension, there are two levels. Level one is understanding. We do touch that, but the focus will be on analytical reading. You may ask, sir, why analytical reading? For the last 3 years of late, the papers have been purely based on proficiency and analytical reading. Now, the third component, vocabulary. What is the syllabus? Synonyms, antonyms, one word substitutes, homophones, confusing words, phrasal verbs, idioms. And all these topics I'll be teaching, and the focus will be on word forms, word combination, usage. When it comes to vocabulary or words, usually how people learn, they focus on the part of speech, the meaning, and the rules related to a particular word or a particular part of speech. But what is important from the exam point of view? When you learn words, first you have to learn the part of speech, then you have to learn the meaning and have a look at a few examples. That is level one or the basic level. But what is important from the exam point of view? How can you have the competitive edge? You should focus on the word forms, the word combinations, and the usage. So when I teach vocabulary, I emphasize on these aspects that will help you in the exam. And when we talk about bank exams, we talk in terms of before 2016 and after 2016. After 2016, the papers have been completely focused on proficiency. That means you're exposed to the language, to what extent you know the language. Those things matter a lot. And that depends on your reading habit. And of late, they have been giving new models. So when it comes to all these, the focus will be on new models, how they have been asking questions and how to handle these new models. And what is the style of teaching? Every topic is taught in a systematic way. I have been teaching for more than 20 years, and my style of teaching, systematic approach, Second, every topic is taught from the exam point of view. We don't go outside the framework. Whatever I teach, it is purely from the exam point of view. Then, to make every session an interactive session, students are encouraged to ask questions. Generally, what happens, regular classes, we handle each batch about 300 or 400 students, and people feel shy to ask questions in front of so many students. But there's one advantage with online classes. You're on your own and you watch, you listen to me, and whenever you get a doubt, immediately you ask the question and I answer your question or your whatever your doubt, I clarify your doubt. So the best part when it comes to online classes, every session is interactive, and every student doesn't gets an opportunity to ask the question, and he or she doesn't feel shy to ask the question. So the students are encouraged to ask questions. Testing every topic. After teaching every topic, we try to, apart from regular class exercises, mock tests are conducted before the exam. Every topic we give about 40 or 50 questions based on the previous year's papers and based on the importance of the rules. And once you practice those questions, you get some sort of awareness, not some sort of awareness, to a great extent you understand how to answer the questions. And after that, before the exam, we conduct the mock test, then you're ready for the exam. So this is all about the online course we are going to launch soon. And how is it different? As I said, I will give you the competitive edge. What is this competitive edge? Usually candidates, when they prepare, they do spend a lot of time, they work very hard, but they reach a particular level, and that level, at least 1 lakh candidates reach that level, and that will not be enough to get the competitive edge. So when I teach, I try to give you at every stage a competitive edge. And what is this competitive edge? We give you the most important rules, and we bring the most important topics, and we make sure that you learn all the topics properly, and you practice all the questions in a systematic way, and you remember and consolidate your knowledge. And in a nutshell, this course will help you to get selected, because we emphasize, or we focus on on systematic teaching, we focus on important rules, and we make sure that you get the competitive edge. So that's all about this course.